Hello friends, this video on constructions part 2 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Before watching this video, please make sure that you have watched part 1. Let's take construction example where we have to draw similar triangles. The question says, given a triangle, construct another triangle whose sides are 3 by 4 of the corresponding side of the triangle. So let's take the first step is, first draw the triangle ABC. So we have this triangle A, B and C. That is the first step. Now we have to draw another triangle which is 3 by 4 of the triangle ABC. So please note here, since 3 by 4 is less than 1, so the another triangle will be inside this triangle. Correct? Logically, since I am asked to create a triangle which is 75%. 3 by 4 is nothing but 75% of the original triangle. So the new triangle will be inside this triangle. So it says draw ray AX making an acute angle with AB. Similar to what we have done in case of the line. First, this is line we have drawn and ray AX. So let's draw ray AX. Correct. Now locate 4 equal points from A1 to A4 on AX. So let's draw 4 equal points. Why 4? Because it is 3 by 4. Please note, in this case we are not saying the number of points is equal to 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. This is not the case. In case of line we used to do this. But here 3 by 4, so we will take the denominator part and we will draw 4 points here. Right? And let's name this A1, A2, A3, A4. How we have done this, we know. From this point take the compass, draw this one. Then from this point take the compass, draw this point. All equal length. This point, this point. This point, take the compass, draw like this, you will get all these points. Once I have all the points, let's join A4 and B. So I have joined A4 and B. Since it is 3 by 4, so now I will take this point because this is 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, this is 3 unit and this is 4 unit. So from A3 we will draw a parallel line through A4B. So I will draw this parallel line. So this is the lines are parallel. And this guy intersects at B dash. So this point is B dash. Now from this point I'll draw a parallel line to this. So from B dash I'll draw a parallel line to BC. So this intersects at C dash. So A, B dash, C dash is my new triangle. Very simple. Now question you will ask is, how will you draw a parallel line like this? That also is very simple. I'll show you how. Example, from this point you want to draw a parallel line. From this point you take the compass and draw like this, and then you from this point you take this much measurement. I mean, first thing is, from this point you draw a compass like this, take like this. From here also same compass length, draw like this. Then from this point you take the measurement, you got this measurement, and from here you cut the same measurement. It will cut at this point only. And then the line you draw will be a parallel line. Correct. For example, I'll tell you, this is the line suppose, and this is the line now. This is line AB is parallel. Now you have to draw a parallel line from this point. Let's put B dash, you draw A dash B dash, this is parallel to AB. So what you do, from this point you take an angle like this, same compass length, you draw like this, and then you take this point and try to measure this point using compass. You got this value, this length. From this point, you same length you cut like this, and then if you join, you will get line parallel. This A dash B dash will be parallel to A. Similarly, here also we have done the same thing. From this point, you draw like this. From this point also you draw like the same length, and then from here you measure the length. From here you cut the same length. Then you get this point. From here, this point and this point, if you join, you get this line parallel. Here also same thing we have done. Correct? For any parallel lines, use the same funda. We'll take one example of simple triangle where triangle is given and we have to construct another triangle which is 5 by 3 of the original triangle. Now since here note that 5 by 3 is greater than 1, so the new triangle will be bigger than the original triangle. So let's see the steps. The first step is draw triangle ABC, the original triangle. ABC is the original triangle. Again, draw ray AX. This is my ray AX, which makes an acute angle AB. Now locate 5 equal points. So this is 5. Maximum is 5, so we will draw 5. Since let's see, if it is 3 by 4, you will draw 5, 4. If it is 4 by 3, again you will draw 4. The maximum of numerator and numerator will take. So we will draw 5 equal points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How to draw equal points, you know? From this point, take a length, cut. From this point, take a length, cut. This point, cut, cut, cut. Like this, you will get points. Let's name these points A1, A2, A3, A4. Correct? Now we have this point. Let's join A3B. Why? It is 5:3. So 3 point, let's join this one. So let's join this one. Now through A5 we'll draw parallel line which intersects AB at B dash. So from here we'll draw a parallel line like this. How come you'll get a parallel line? From this length you take this length, from here you take this length, from this point you take the compass, it cuts at this point, from this point also it cuts at this point, and from this point you draw the line. Correct? So you got this line here. Now it should meet AB at B dash. So we'll extend this. So we'll extend this guy and it will meet at B dash. Correct? Now through line B dash parallel to BC. Again from here we will draw a line which is parallel to BC. Same thing here, from compass draw like this, from compass using this point draw like this, you cut at this point and then somewhere it will cut here also, and then you draw like this. Correct? And this point you extend now. So this is my point signature. Thus I got a bigger triangle A B dash. See, point here you should notice, in this case, since it is 5/3, correct, the new triangle will be bigger. So to join B, the original point, I took 3 units. In the earlier case it was 3/4. So to join B I took 4 units actually. Correct. Since it is 5/3, you join B, I joined B with A3, not with A5. In the last example I joined B, it was 3/4. I joined B with A4. Here it is 5/3. I am joining B with 3. So B has to always join with the denominator part. Please note here. See, in the early example we are supposed to divide in 3/4 ratio. So I join B with 4 units, A4. Here I am to divide into 5/3. So I join B with A3. So B has always to be joined with the denominator part. Earlier case it was 4. So I joined with BA4. And then in this case it is 3. So I joined BA3. Correct? And from this part you form the new triangle. For example, from 3 units I drew a parallel line to form B dash C dash. Here also from 5 units I drew a parallel line to form B dash and C dash. Correct? So this is for the new triangle and the denominator is for the bigger. Correct? Thank you. Visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thanks once again.